me. We in your city. We going turn, we going select. Get with me. We in your city.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's up, man? Back in the studio, back at it again, man, with another episode of Real Mojo Point of View and Sports Reviews podcast edition, man. How's it going, everybody? Man, this weekend was crazy. Man. Me and my wife went away. Just like a little change of scenery and all that. But it was a lot going on, man. So we was watching, and these two young girls down in DC, they carjacked an Uber Eats driver. I don't know what's wrong with the youth, man. Like this is getting crazy. You carjack a Uber Eats. So this guy's trying to do his job, and he got to worry about getting carjacked by two young girls, 13 and 15. So they was trying to steal his car. I guess, he got in the car to get them out. One of the girls tased him. They took off with him, halfway in, halfway out of the car. Got up the block, accident. He got ejected from the vehicle, and he ended up dying from his injuries. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm doing like a little bit more research, and it's saying how common that is over the last maybe year or two in the Washington DC area. So they said there's been 23 arrests over the last year or so. Young kids trying to carjack Uber Eats, delivery drivers, whoever. So there's a couple things wrong with that, to me. There's a couple things wrong with that. Number one, that's not an idea that a 13 or 15-year-old has, right? Somebody carjacking somebody. And what are they gonna do with the cars when they get them? Say they get the car and get away. What are they doing with it? They got no idea. So that means that those instructions is being given from somebody older than 13 and 15. Obviously, don't care about the kids. And I'll say they doing it for financial gain, maybe to get into a gang or something like that. But if there'd been 23 arrests, right, and they all been young kids under like the age of 17, one, you're not that good at it. Two, it's not working. Three, somebody's putting you up to it for their financial gain, because whoever you bring the car to probably will take it to a chop shop, whatever, get it done. But people got to talk to their kids, man, because 13 and 15, that don't sound like your average carjacker to me. You know what I'm saying? That don't sound nothing like a carjacker to me. That actually sounds crazy to me. A 13-year-old girl try to take a car. She lucky she didn't get beat up and killed. Her and her friend. You know what I'm saying? And then the guy would have been wrong, this, and that. Had the carjacking went, well, I ain't gonna say wrong because it went wrong. Had the carjacking went a different way, and he would have stopped it and put hands on them, then it would have been a whole different whole different conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely not making no sense to me. I mean, I don't know if it makes sense to y'all. It might. I mean, kids committing crimes, that makes sense. But kids carjacking, that don't make sense to me, man. That don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But it got to stop somewhere. And now you already know what's about to happen now. Anytime the police, because they already, the success rate got to be low if so many of them been locked up in the past year. So now what's going to start happening is when the police catch you, they're going to rough you up. Now they're going to start bothering little kids that's not on their way to carjack nobody. This is when the profiling and all the other stuff starts. And it's with good reason because of the nonsense that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. That's crazy, man. I don't even understand it. It don't make that don't make no sense to me, man. Hopefully, man. Because stuff got to change somewhere. This got to change. Like kids carjacking. Come on, man. This got to change, man. You know. And then you looking at like other kids, like you look at Master P's son, Hercy Miller. He just committed to Tennessee State University. You know, HBCU. Excuse me. And that, like, that's commendable, man. That's good stuff right there. That's more of what we need to see. You know, even if the kids are not because I'm pretty sure he could have got LSU or Duke or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something big because who his father is, the money and the notoriety that his father's bringing. But, he chose to do it. He chose to do it the right way, HBCU way, and hopefully down the line, it's going to be more kids doing that, going to HBCUs. Hopefully there's going to be more kids going to HBCUs. Because what they don't understand is the money's going to follow. Like the money and the money and the fame and all that, the notoriety, the cameras, all that stuff, man, all that follows the talent. You know what I'm saying? The cameras, the scouts, the newspaper, ESPN, you know what I'm saying? All that follows the scouts. All that follows the talent. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, all of that been following these kids before they went to college. So now, if you decide, I don't want to go to Duke, I don't want to go to Kentucky, I want to go to Hampton. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to Howard. I want to go to Norfolk State, something like that. You decide to do that, then you're gonna be getting all the focus. And then and then it's gonna start happening. A lot of 3, 4, 5-star recruits gonna start choosing HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. It makes sense. And then with those kids going there, ESPN going there, Fox Sports going there, NBA scouts going there, money's gonna start going there. Resources are gonna start going there. It's like these kids got the power to change everything. Cause Kentucky's what? Kentucky's nothing but the kids that wear the jersey. You put on a Kentucky jersey, you're not gonna just go win. The kids that got the jerseys on, that's sweating every day, that's working hard every day, that's busting their ass every day, that's how you're gonna get the W's. You know what I'm saying? That's what brings the wins and the notoriety. So we'll just say a Zion Williamson went to, just say he went to Hampton, just for example. Had he went to Hampton and not Duke, do you know what that would have did for Hampton and every other HBCU? And is the thing is, it's coming. It's gonna happen because the kids are starting to wisen up, and they don't need no one telling them, "Oh, go over here, do this." They don't need nobody telling them that no more. Once they figure out that it's all about them, man, listen. Once they figure out that it's all about them, that's gonna be all it takes. And then when they're at some of these games, like the McDonald's game, the Allen Iverson game, and all that, and just say 3 or 4 of the kids say, "Oh, I'm going to Hampton, I'm going to Howard, I'm going to Norfolk State, I'm going to Bowie State, Cheney's, wherever." That's going to start an avalanche of all these kids going. And then I'm like, because I'm happy that Deion Sanders is at Jackson State. Because when Deion Sanders goes sit down with a parent, the kids might not know. And Deion Sanders is so transcendent, the kids might know. But Deion Sanders go sit at your couch. Your son's going there. You know what I'm saying? If Deion Sanders comes sit at your couch, your kid's going there. I mean, there's just no way around it. There's no way around it. Who's not gonna, especially if your son's a skill player, if your son's a skill player or a 4.3 and or faster, who else to go to but to go sit there with Coach Prime? You know what I'm saying? No other HBCU ever got this much, not even Grambling. Deion Sanders come there in less than a year, less than 6 months, and he just turned everything around. And I don't mean like winning wise, because that's yet to be seen, but I'm talking about the culture wise, like how everything is. All the camera focuses on Jackson State, no matter what team they play, because everybody want to see Deion Sanders. He made a good name for himself. He never did nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, who wouldn't want to send their kid to play for Deion Sanders? And the thing is, going to be more of that. I don't know what his contract is, how many years, but they can't pay him enough money for what he's going to do. But he's definitely going to turn it around. He's going to turn it, and now I feel like there's going to be all his friends that want to coach and don't want to go through so much of the dues